So, staying in the comedy lane, Battle of the Chris's. We're taking everything that they did, stand up, movies, everything. You guys going with Chris Rock or Chris Tucker?
Uh, I'll go first with this, John. So in my youth, I was more geared towards Chris Rock. I didn't really get a lot of not. I was more geared toward Chris Tucker. I mean, because I didn't get a lot of Chris Rock's like comedy and shit like that. I just didn't get it. But as I've gotten older and went back and like looked at a lot of shit and just reviewed like his stand-ups and shit like that, I've realized that Chris Rock is probably the better comedian. But at the same time, I do enjoy a Chris Tucker movie, bro. Like I just watched all three of the Rush Hours a couple days ago for no reason.
Rush Hour is definitely a classic. They could have took maybe the last one out, but
They might have did too much with it, but I was happy to see them niggas.
how about you, Cheese?
I'm taking Chris Rock for sure, for sure. I think Chris Tucker had like a great run where it was probably like 5 or so years where he was like on fire. You know what I mean? From Friday to the Rush Hours and all that, and Money Talks, which is hilarious. But overall, like stand up wise, I'm taking Chris Rock. I like his thought provoking comedy.
Okay.
And then even in movies, because he has so many more movies, I think, than Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker probably has about 6 or 7 movies.
I think he might have a little more than that. Chris Tucker.
Think about it. You got the three Rush Hours. You got
the
Money
three Rush
Talks,
Hours, Money Talks.
Friday.
Oh, you
What
got
else?
six movies.
I'm just talking about name what other movies has he been in?
You might be right. You might be right.
You think he only got 6 movies?
Yeah,
That
that's
we
a
know of.
strong 6 movies though.
Like
that
I
we
said,
know
so
of.
he had a strong
Chris Rock got a lot of mid in there.
Oh, okay. So actually, I saw this one the other day. So Chris Tucker was in House Party 3. I just saw the other day. Shit's ass, but he was in that shit. He was in Dead Presidents.
Dead President, great movie.
The Fifth Element. I don't know if you ever seen that.
Saw that. That's a good movie.
Let me see what else. Silver Linings Playbook, which is Gauntlet. That's a good joint. I don't know if you ever seen that shit. That's a great joint. Y'all should see it. It's not what you think it is. He was on Hanging with Us. That's TV shit though. But yeah, he had a couple more movies of that.
About like 8, 9 movies.
Yeah.
Solid.
Bangers.
So I'm gonna start with this, breaking their careers up. I might be in the minority with this, but as far as stand up, I don't find Chris Tucker. I mean, not Chris Tucker. I keep mixing them up. Let me say this right. As far as stand up, I do not find Chris Rock funny. It's
At
not.
all?
No, it's not my type of comedy. I find you ever
I've been there.
watch a stand up and it's like the expectations people give you, you're trying to force a laugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's me when I'm watching Chris Rock. He's a legend. Everybody says that, but he's just not for me. As far as movies, Chris Rock definitely has more movies. There's a lot of stuff in there though that can get thrown out.
Yeah.
Chris Rock got a lot of mid in
A
his
lot of mid in that joint.
yeah, as far as movies. So overall, I'm going with Chris Tucker because I feel like he might have been in less movies, but he got a good percentage with the movies and stand up. I don't even think it's close. Chris Tucker has me cracking up.
All right, whoa. I gotta push.
I don't laugh at Chris Rock,
All right, well, I know I respect that. Well, here's the thing, though.
and I'm not the only one who says that.
No. Because here's the thing.
Yeah,
Chris Rock is my favorite comedian, but it has been times.
Explain that though. How? Like, what about him is funny to you?
Well, number one, he's a funny comedian. That's number one. Number two, like I said, I like his thought-provoking stand-up. But what I will say is there has been some of his specials where I felt like, this wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Like, I believe it's Bigger and Blacker or whatever.
Is that his recent one that's on Netflix or no?
No, I wasn't. I thought the recent one on Netflix was okay. That's called Tambourine. I thought it was okay, but I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh crazy at it. But it was a one that everyone says is a classic. I think they call it Bigger and Blacker. I think I watched that one, or it's Bring the Pain. That's what it's called.
I think it's Bring the Pain. I
watched that one and I was like, dang, this joint was not that funny.
Is that the one where he's is like it's black people and it's niggas?
I think so, bro. Either
that was funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny.
That particular part was funny, but then like the rest of the stand up, I was like, I was hurt. I was like, damn, because I'm younger, so I'm going back to try and like look at stuff, and I was like, damn, this joint wasn't as funny. But his stand up, Kill the Messenger, is very funny.
Yeah.
For me though, I think the difference is too is like with Chris Tucker, he was in a lot of big production with movies, so he didn't write the scripts. He didn't necessarily come up with the movie. He played a part. A lot of Chris Rock's movies, he's writing the scripts. It's like his movie. So
you gotta give him credit. For that.
Yeah. So they're going to be more mid because the production ain't as high.
You get credit, but I don't. That shit mid. That shit mid. You get credit for producing it, but if it's mid, it's mid.
It can't count better for Chris Tucker though, because he don't really. I don't think he makes his own movies.
I see what Esco's saying though. You get the credit if you get more credit if you produced and wrote it and it's good. But if you produced and wrote it and it's bad, I'm not getting credit just because you produced and wrote it.
All right, to end this, do y'all like Pootie Tang? This is gonna let me know if y'all like this.
Yeah, I do like Pootie Tang.
Okay, that's
It was all right. It was all right.
Cool.
Real quick before we get off of that, to shout out because I don't want to just leave it with some hate. Did you guys see? Because this is the first time I seen him in a serious role, so I wanted to see if anybody got. Well, I didn't see it, but did any of y'all see the new Saw?
No, I am gonna watch it though.
You want to check it out as a podcast and then we can like review it or something?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, say no more. All right, so that's that on this or that. I think that was a good one. Let me guess. You've been thinking about starting a podcast, but you just don't know where to get started. Well, I have some good news for you. The Laundromat is feeling generous, and we're going to let you know how we've been recording for almost a year now. Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout gets your show listed on every major podcast platform. And if that's not good enough, you'll get a great-looking podcast website, audio players that can drop into other websites, detailed analytics to see how people are listening, and tools to promote your episodes and more. So follow the link in our show notes and let Buzzsprout know we sent you. You'll get a $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for a paid plan, and it helps support the show. So stop procrastinating and start that podcast.